Police brutality happen every day and it made society feel insecure. Why? Because the institution that should make the society secure to some brutality toward the innocent people and the society feel that they don't have institutions that save them or protect them. Police brutality exists because police feel that they don't that they have some power or they feel that the society will afraid them. So they do anything what they want. And if we defund them and only do some institutional reforms, distrust from the society will still exist. And the punishment, because the society think that the punishment that we give toward the police institutions is not enough to begin with. And as opposition side of the house, we believe that what should we do is we should bring back trust from the society to the police, especially of government, because as government, we should bring peace and security toward our society and our country. And this is what we want as the opposition side of the house. And our mechanism as follows. First, we will defund the police in every brutality that they made. We will fund that given by the government. We can see that the fund that given by the government is the very important. Furthermore, police department are the most department that given that funded by the governments, because without the funding from the government, they can get more police crew in the beginning. And if they keep doing this police brutality, slowly they will lose their crew and their weapon or something like that. And our mechanisms, and if we do good things such as they increase the security among the society, we will give back their equipment or facility, or we will take their weapon or technology that they have or that they have included their transportations in every brutality they make. And burden of proof that we want to prove to you are about: first, why is this better when we defunding the police, and second, how to get back trust from the society. And to prove that, 2 point of argument: first about the justifications, and second about the practicality, and then talking about which is more beneficial and can get our goal to bring peace and bring peace security in the society. But before that, point of rebuttal for the government side of the house. What they said, government side of uh, government side of the house said that there is no safety in the society when we defund the police and the police will be weak. And I want to prove to you that it is doesn't true, ladies and gentlemen. Why it is so? Because the safety in our side is will still exist. How is it so? Because 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 sure that the movement when we defund the police, it will reduce the police crew, weapon, and etc. But it will make the police relax and have the determined effect, because every time there is a police brutality, they will lose their facility. The weapon that they have will be reduced, and they don't get donut anymore. But even if we defund their facility, their weapon, and their technology, and also transportations, we can see that police in America is the best police in the world. They have the best technology in the world to make their country and their area is secure. Even we take back their technology, but they already train, they already get into the police academy, which is the best police academy in the world, to make the society feel secure. So the security that exists in the society still exists in our side, and it will be better in our side. That I will explain later in my argument. But now moving into my first argument about the justifications. First, justifications. When we defund the police, they will start to lose their power, or their arrogance will be decreased. And racism that happen because of police brutality also will be decreased. Why? Because notice that those racisms come from the arrogance of people, especially police. They feel arrogant because they have power. They think that they can always on top and can win above anyone. But the moment when we defund the police, we will decrease their power and make them don't feel arrogant again. Because if they always do police brutality, they have less crew and weapon to do some brutality. And we think it is unlikely that when defund the police, it will make the society fight back to the police, such as the gangster will attack the police, because even there are a lot of gangster in the society, but they will also still have some respect toward those cops, and they because they already feel secure toward the environments. They know that they know that this police is doesn't dangerous anymore, and governments already give security toward us, and we should trust back toward the police because we have already showed us so to the society that like, oh, the police will not hurt you again, they will not do some kind of brutality anymore. For example, the society will trust us anymore, they will proud toward the government, and the government not only punish the people but they also punish the police the moment when the police do some mistakes toward the society, that they also will think that the justice still exists in society and they give trust for us. So that's why it is justified for us to defund the police. Even we defund the police, the security in the society still exists and we can get trust back from the society. And second, move to my second argument about the practicality. The moment when we defund the police, those funding will not only taken from the police, the facility not only taken from the police, but it will also given toward the other department. For example, we can say that health or social department, it also can be maximized by them to make society feel thanks toward the government, like, oh, the government not only focused on the police brutality, but they also pay attention toward our health, toward those outbreak in this world, and help us to escape from this coronavirus outbreak. And we can see that right now COVID-19 is still exists in this world, and if we defund if we defund the police, the funding that have by police can we give toward those health department to make vaccine for coronavirus, to give to protect our people from coronavirus, and these kind of things can bring the trust from the society toward the government, because the government help the society to feel safe even from the coronavirus. And also we can support the other movement such as the feminist movements that also still booming in this kind of era, and it will increase our image as government, that government is still care about you, government still pay attention of you. Those activities can more increase society trust for us, and also will make us voted again in the next election. Especially this is the event of election in the US, and because we not only pay attention to the police brutality, but also on the other problems such as health and social problem, we beg you to oppose.